Welcome back to a pretty big battle. I'm playing as Wurrzag. I've got two goblin big bosses, and I've got a lot of orcs too. Toshin's playing as the other greenskin faction, the other green meat, using Grimgore Ironhide. Wait, hold on. No, Toshin isn't in this match. Never mind, I've got some random ally. Yeah, forget about it. Toshin isn't here right now. We're on a very unique map. There's a nice cliff over here. I like that a lot. My ally ends up using it. I'm coming down here to go find a dwarf player. Over here, there's a few Wood Elf units. I'm not too sure why. I don't know if that was really intentional. I don't know that he's there yet. And over here, what do we have? Wild Riders, and they're very powerful. They can do a lot of damage to me if I'm not careful. Back here. Yeah, he put units all over the map. That is a bit strange. His army's all over. He's got a few by his dwarf ally. Right there. The dwarf player has a lot of iron breakers, a lot of iron drakes. We're looking at thunderers, and what about artillery? Ah, over here we got a flame cannon, and then another one. It's a pretty sturdy group. These iron breakers will be very hard to crack. I'm moving up now. I brought in a lot of squig hoppers and squig riders. They're moving forward, and here's my big bosses, which I like to use now. I find them rather comedic. Watch them skitter around. It's pretty funny. There they go. There goes another one. Aren't they adorable? As I ride around, I think I eventually find out about what they have over here. I think what happens is that the auto fire gives them away. I don't actually know they're here yet, but he didn't turn off that auto fire. Alright, here I go. We're going to fast forward a little bit. We want to get into position quickly. What are you doing, Wood Elf player? I'm bringing in a Waste Stalker and another one. He's got two of them. As I move in, I eventually find out about that little trio. Not a huge victory, but I mean, that is pretty nice to have in the very beginning. Ah, hello. There's the Waste Stalker. My ally is currently fighting them. I'm still moving into position. Yeah, the big fight doesn't truly begin yet. It's good that I'm fast forwarding, that way we can get through the boring beginning and get straight to the action. It's actually a very difficult fight. I wanted to make sure that Wurrzag would be okay. If he's on his own, he's not going to be okay. But if I bring in two big bosses to protect him, well, they're going to be a great distraction. And now I'm moving back. And maybe he didn't shoot at me, I'm not too sure, but I move back now. I'm able to find out where they're at. And that is when I get ready to go destroy them. I didn't know if they had more at the time, but I bring in everyone to go after their spears. That way later I can go after their Starfire shafts, and those are more expensive than a typical Glade Guard group. They're charging forward. There goes my Night Goblins. I don't know what they were hoping to accomplish. I'm now moving around them. There went one Night Goblin. Yeah, there might be a bit of friendly fire, but I wanted to use my special ability to run right through them, do a little bit of damage. Here comes my hoppers. We're hopping away. What hit you? Was that an arrow? I have no idea. Might have been one of his Night Goblins. Fanatics, right. That is what they're called. I forgot what they were called for a brief moment. The squigs are moving in, immediately destroying them. I mean, they're dropping quickly. They're meant to drop quickly. And we're going to finish off all the spears who are surrounded. They're broken already. I mean, when you're surrounded like that, you're not going to last for long. Your leadership is going to break, and then you'll begin to flee, and then while you're breaking and routing, my units will be able to accumulate more kills. Here's Wurrzag, having a fun time. Let's go look over here. My ally brought in all of his archers onto that hill. The Wood Elf is currently moving towards him, which is kind of a crazy choice. I don't know why you would do that. He is shooting Grimgore. Grimgore is currently debuffed, which is kind of worrisome. That could eliminate him. They're already doing a lot of damage to him. Yeah, the big ends are moving around, trying to get the Waste Stalkers. I hope that Grimgore can get out. He's moving in Orc Biggins to go after that spear group. Let's go over here. I'm still chasing after a few spears. They're broken, but not fully shattered, and now I'm moving up quickly. I suppose I don't know about the Wild Riders, and they're in a perfect position to attack me. Oh, here we go. Volleys from the Savage Orc Error boys. They'll be shooting down at that Wood Elf player. Look at that, what a great location to be at. Doesn't matter if you're more skilled than we are. We've got a great position to fight you from. Okay, the big one's moving in. Though they're kind of elevated, which could allow the archers to do even more damage to them, but they are getting some friendly fire. I wonder if friendly fire is kind of diminished a little bit in terms of damage that does to allies. I have no idea, maybe. Now we have Boar Boys going after Treekin. He brought in quite a bit of variety. Yeah, Grimgor took a lot of damage. No kills yet either. That was a bad choice. Yeah, he's fighting a lot less units. I took out 3 of them for him. The Dwarf player is still over here. The Wild Riders are moving back. It's a really good map for Wood Elves to fight on. They have a lot of places to hide in. Not only that, they could potentially move back and help out their Dwarf ally, but they choose not to. Yeah, there's plenty of places to hide in where you can flank your enemies, but he didn't really use that effectively. That was a lot of dead Orc boys. Now they're falling apart. The Way Watchers are dying. They can't keep up. They don't have enough to keep up. Yeah, if he's able to circle around him, really get around him, he's going to be able to win. Let's go watch the fight for a little bit. I haven't been zooming in enough for a long enough period of time, I think. And Treekin are pretty brutal. But his archers up there are doing so much damage. They're getting so many kills. They're getting pretty clean shots on the elves here. No, I'm being shot at. I probably charged in a little bit too quickly. I brought up my archers for some fodder, but they're in a great position to attack me. I wonder where they hit the Wood Elves. Over here. I can't remember what may have hit them. Friendly fire? Don't actually remember. Or maybe my archers did that much damage. I doubt it. Oh, 15 kills. Okay, yeah, they did. All right. No, I'm just very impressed. Usually they get, well, relatively no kills. Those Ironbreakers will destroy my lightly armored units. I'm trying to move it around now with my squigs. All right, we'll go into slow motion for a brief moment so we can go look at the battlefield as it is right now, the current state of it, and we can review what is happening. The Way Watchers are still here. We've got Night Goblin Squig Hoppers that I'm using to go help him out with. I'm trying to go after their archers, trying to help him finish him up. That way he's able to help me out eventually. It takes a long time. He didn't have to do this here. He could have easily have moved around them, surrounded them, and even had a few move on. Here, Grimgor is in a safe location. He kept him way back. He didn't have to do that. 78 kills with that Doom Diver. That Doom Diver did a lot of damage. Oh, the spears are back. Yeah, they weren't fully broken. Those Wild Riders, I don't know where they went to. Where are they? Where are they? Right here? Yeah, right here. Okay. But look at how much damage they're going to do to my Black Orcs. Those satchels feel even better than before. I shouldn't have grouped in like that. I could have taken my time. But I just went in. I got all orky about it. You did bring in the Lord. That's when I bring in Wurrzag and 2 big bosses eventually to go after that Lord. I don't know why he did that. They have all been pretty aggressive with their leaders when they shouldn't be. Not that aggressive. I mean, that's just kind of foolish. The big ones are trying to move around. But all that overlapping firepower is destroying me. We've got satchels. We've got thunderers. We've got troll hammers. Yeah, they end up getting a lot of kills too. Just way too many kills. I did use a footic work right here. Breaking right through some iron breakers. Should have moved it a little bit closer to the front line, but that was okay. I just missed it too. I heard that sound. I was like, oh crap. Only 10 kills though. Visually impressive, but not a lot of kills. Go check it out over here. Still my squigs moving around, helping him out. Just going after Way Stalkers. There's not too much more for him to kill. My side is where it becomes a little bit more difficult. Look over here. They're just bopping my Night Goblins. In hindsight, I probably would have had my Black Orcs go in after my fodder. Then would have had the remainder quickly move around. I mean, I do that kind of over here, but not to a full enough extent. I brought in a few spears too. We're all over just trying to take him out. Ooh. Did we cut off your head? Oh no, it was just your troll hammer. Darn, I was kind of hoping to cut off his head. Yeah, we're cutting a few of them. And look at him shoot right into me. Just blowing them apart. They're very good now. I would definitely bring them. I need to bring them. I'm going to bring them to a future battle. I'll use my green skin abilities where I can. Like, there we go. That way we have a lot of melee attack to destroy them. Alright, let's go check out the battle. The Goblins are doing fine. The 8 peak loonies, 45 kills. They have all that melee attack and debuffing poison. That Lord is falling apart. He's going to die soon. My 2 big bosses and Wurrzag are going after him and just doing a lot of damage. My Squig Hoppers didn't do as well. They were trying to charge right in, but they ended up getting shot up. My micromanagement could have been a lot better. I left too many range units untouched, and my ally was really taking a long time fighting the Wood Elf army. I mean, Treekin are understandable, but he could have left 1 unit behind. He could have even ignored a Treekin after a certain point. I mean, after a certain point, you just leave them behind. They don't have the damaging output to stop you. If you let them bog you down, they will bog you down for a long time because the Waste Stalker 54 kills. His Biggins are still trying to get some kills in. The Quarrelers and Thunderers all just end up shooting me the hell up. Flame Cannons do not end up doing a lot. The Troll Hammers were much better. I would actually bring them over artillery because they're mobile. There's that Lord now routing. He's broken and routing. Black Orcs over there. A lot of them have broken. I'm using WAAAAAAGH now. Yeah, you don't want to stack WAAAAAAGH and here we go. There's no point to doing that. Might as well stagger them in usage. I'm trying to use whatever I can to go after these Thunderers. Look at how many bodies are here. Oh. They killed a lot, but they're still fighting. A tree can take a long time to kill. Fire can be pretty effective in fighting them. Took out 1 flame cannon crew, but me leaving those Thunderers untouched, that was just really bad. The Troll Hammers were just behind them, supporting them. I didn't bring really any amounts of units outside of my Squigs. I'd like to bring them over any other unit. Their anti-infantry capabilities are just stupendous. Just random shots over here. And they still throw satchels when they can. Yep, they toss them. That's how they do overlapping damage to all of my units with Wurrzag again. He's cutting them up, he's cutting up. 15 kills now. Squig's still moving in. I mean, anything that breaks, I'll just move back in. Whether they take damage or not, we'll still do some damage. 17 kills, that's really it. Not a lot. The Wood Elf player is still holding on. Look at that. He's not breaking yet. He's holding them back. And my ally took way too much damage because he grouped them all up like that. Look at that. He could easily go around and go after them, but I don't know. Maybe he didn't think of it? I mean, I got a little bit bunched up too, but I had a lot more range units at that point to beat me down. Oh, that arrow of Cernuus shot right through his formation. Wow, the range on that. Was it really that far? 85 kills for that one. They're trying to go after him. He got the Doom Diver catapult too. Yeah, that dude really worked with his Waste Stalkers. Shot another Doom Diver. 125 kills. Okay, that was a different one then. That ends up helping out, right? Yeah, I think so. Alright, I bring in Wurrzag and my big bosses over here to go after the Troll Hammers because they're just doing too much and I need them gone. I'm still fighting Iron Breakers. There's not a lot left, but look at the kills they've accumulated. Nearly 200 for one group. Over here, 129. My Black Orcs did not do so hot. They just did their thing. They fought their part. They bloodied me up. The Waste Stalker's nearly dead, 39 kills. He had 2 of them. One just got a lot of kills. He probably could have gotten more kills had he brought all of his units together and bound my ally down in that one location. I think he may have even won. That's a possibility. He just had too many things scattered all over the map. And then I got Grimgore. That's how powerful that Glade Lord is. Where's this Glade Lord at? Still over here. Riding around. 89 kills. Yeah. Pushing a toughness to heal him up. He's just riding away. I'm moving here. Still fighting. Now I've got Wurrzag and my big bosses going after the Thunderers now. Making sure that I get rid of them. The Troll Hammers are still going. Popping off a few Black Orc heads. Yeah, we're just going to break them quickly. That's usually a consequence of fighting a Dwarf army. You can't break them fast enough. That's why it's usually pretty good to go after another target. I could have potentially avoided them. I mean, it's an idea. I could have avoided them and gone right after the Wood Elf army. Maybe we would have broken the Wood Elf army first and then we would have been able to work together. I don't know. Depends on how quickly the Dwarf player reacted. But they're now falling apart. We beat the Lord. I don't know why he had him charge ahead. That's a really bad idea. The Glade Lord's not going to have much. He's still shooting. 40 or 91 kills now. Man, he's quick. Or she, I can't tell from here. Covered in blood. Alright, well. End replay, that's one more battle completed. I lost quite a bit of my army. I mean, we both did. I lost a lot of mine. I think he had he had more remaining. They had smaller armies, but very elite armies, and they were playing defensively. His Ironbreakers really bloodied me up. I took care of that Lord. If I didn't do that, I probably would have been done for, I think. Let me go look at what I had. Yeah, I probably should have taken my time to encircle him a little bit more, but he had so much range that it was just really hard to gauge that to see what I could have done. Troll Hammers did a lot to me. The Thunderers, one group did a lot to me. The Ironbreakers did a lot. I can't click on the remainder, or I would go after that. Let's see. My Squigs did pretty darn well. Black Orcs, I mean, they did okay. My Biggins ended up getting an okay amount of kills. My Regiments of Renown for Night Goblins did well. And I feel like my little Legendary Lord Big Boss trio did quite well, too. Okay. Don't forget to leave a like down below. Look forward to even more Warhammer content today. Keep checking back, and there will be more for you to watch. And if there's anything that you want me to make in terms of content, let me know down below. Your feedback is important, and I do read it. Don't worry, I do read every comment, good and bad. And as always, until then.